EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Bills' 1st down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the...
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 11 yards there, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Ross. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Good. Makes the score Bills 7, Patriots nothing. Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
The fight is tight in here. Asiasi.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
One of the money routes for any offense. The drag route, so tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with Michelle. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the...
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low almost.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now left side on the swing pass. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This is out quickly to the right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. On 3rd and long, it's Locke, escaping the pressure right. And he locates Wheaton, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Patriots nothing.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Block working out of the gun. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
Makes the score.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
by the Bills.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a 2nd. On 3rd down, Ross. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
No, but
Okay.
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
47-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson to Michelle on the screen. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
That's caught over the middle by Asiasi.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Rolling to his left. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
The keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Clock now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He lets one go deep for Wheaton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And he's out right at the 25. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That's complete right side to Asiasi.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 23-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the gun on third down, Locke. He lets one go deep for Wheaton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth, now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
third down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's able to find Diggs.
Complete.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Ross. Room here to run. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 31 yards there and a first down. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now to the air, Locke. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
T.J. Logan, his first touchdown on the year. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10, being chased out left. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll be out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
And goal to go.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about...
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Clock now on first down. Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. On first down, it's Ross. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
3-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ross. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First down, Bills.
They'll try the left side. Ross. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Now Locke. And this is incomplete. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Steps away, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing now is Locke. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Locked now on third and goal. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
25-yard
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Kenny Stills, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
7-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he's into the clear. A big play here for Buffalo. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
42 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The 46-yard line.
On second down now, it's Ross. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now Austin.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards.
And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It leads to second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown of the night, and the Patriots get a score closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ross. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 31 yards there and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Buffalo.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ross. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
9-yard line.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Lock to throw for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. And no, it's incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. That one goes for 24 yards. Jackson to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They go play action now. Jackson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Intended for Kenny Stills.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
To go.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Buffalo,